Let's make GTA San Andreas closer to 5, and that means better graphics, improved physics, tons of new features, revamped UI, a lot of quality of life tweaks, and a whole lot more. First up is obviously the graphics, and once again I picked Immersive San Andreas. It just got a new update making it work smoother, and it even got these new sun lens flare and glare effects that surprisingly resemble the ones from 5. But of course, the mod is much more than that. It brings over a lot of familiar effects like a realistic water shader, complex shadows, and it even goes further with volumetric clouds and vehicle raindrops that look like they're straight out of the GTA 6 trailers. To make the look complete, I've got 2DFX that increases the draw distance of the entire map, including vegetation and all the light sources. So now we're gonna see much less trees and objects popping up right in front of us.
Oh, watch it, Mark!
On top of that, I've installed the old-gen GTA 5 HUD in San Andreas style, and honestly, it fits the game perfectly. Now instead of the old circle radar, we've got the rectangular one showing our health and armor, but that's not the only feature. We've now got a weapon wheel making gun selection much easier, and the standard radio selection is replaced with a radio wheel which actually shows the track that's playing. The radar is smarter too. It shows cop positions during chases and their seeking range, which gets bigger with higher wanted levels, and you're actually able to shake off the police just by getting out of the circle for more than 6 seconds. The GPS system is fully implemented, so you'll always know how to reach the destination, and once you arrive, the marker is gone just like in 5. And a nice little detail, the radar stays 2D on foot but switches to 3D when driving. Then we've got the textures, and nope, we're not going with Rosa this time. I'm not gonna keep things that vanilla, so I decided to go with SRT3. This mod replaces textures across the entire map with higher quality ones, but instead of keeping the original look, it adds a grittier style that feels way closer to GTA 5. Dinosaurs of modding probably remember this one since it's over 10 years old, and while it's not as detailed as Rosa, it has that unique style that I found perfect for this setup. The only problem is that the vegetation still looks awful. The perfect solution is to bring the foliage from GTA 5, and of course, there's a mod for that, Project 5 Vegetation. All the models are replaced with ones ported from 5, and the best thing is that the vegetation isn't ultra high quality, so it doesn't look off compared to the rest of the world and everything fits seamlessly. And speaking of fitting seamlessly, that's exactly what PlayTracker does with your playtime and achievements. I teamed up with them because, let's be real, Rockstar Games are scattered everywhere. Whether you're playing GTA 5 or San Andreas, there are tons of different versions across different platforms, and it's just hard to keep track of your progress. PlayTracker solves this by combining your entire game library, achievements, and playtime into one single profile. You connect your accounts, Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever you use, and everything syncs automatically. No more guessing which version you played or where your progress went. You can also see what your friends are playing across platforms, compare achievements, and compete on leaderboards. They've also got quests. Unlocking achievements in any game counts toward challenges, and you can earn rewards just by playing normally, including a free game every season. There's also the Insight section. It shows game stats, trends, and active players, all the stuff we usually talk about when comparing GTA titles or looking at the hype around upcoming releases. And I've got my official Interguild on PlayTracker, and by joining, you earn points simply by playing GTA, Red Dead, and a few other games I picked. Top players unlock exclusive rewards, including custom profile covers I made using my modded RDR2 setup. So if you want all your progress in one place and rewards for playing games you already enjoy, check out PlayTracker. The link is in the description and the pinned comment. The map got improved, but now the vehicles stand out because they're too low quality. And since we're making the game closer to 5, I've got the HD Universe Vehicles pack. It replaces every single vehicle in the game with those ported from GTA 4 and 5, so everything stays consistent. The only thing I didn't like was that the mod disrupted the 90s timeline by adding modern cars, but I managed to find some better replacements fitting the atmosphere. And additionally, I removed the rest of the timeline breaking vehicles from traffic, so nothing looks off anymore. The pack also comes with new vehicle sounds ported from 5, and while they don't sound as good as the Assetto Corsa ones I showed in the previous video, they are definitely better than the vanilla ones. Then there's Immersive Weapons Pack, which replaces the old ugly weapon models with new high-quality ones. Everything got detailed models, remastered sounds, and a lot of them got custom animations to make the shootouts even more realistic. Next on my list is Combat FX, which transforms the old ugly effects like fire, explosions, and blood into much higher quality modern effects. It's pretty much an essential if you're improving the graphics because the vanilla effects lack the detail the rest of the game just got. And still kinda on that topic, I added the bullet hole mod, so now we'll see bullet marks wherever we shoot, like walls, the ground, or cars, and each surface comes with a different hole texture. To make shootouts even more immersive, I've got the first-person mod. It's yet another thing on the long list of stuff GTA 5 has, but San Andreas doesn't. Unfortunately, the vehicle interiors still look ugly, so I'd recommend using the first-person mode only while on foot, because I think that's the only moment the mod actually looks good. But what does not look good is the player model, and it's visible even more in first person, so let's fix that with CJ Insanity. This mod not only improves the model quality, but also remasters all his clothes like t-shirts, pants, shoes, and hairstyles with upscaled textures. And CJ's hands finally have separated fingers, so first person looks at least a little bit better. And while we're on the CJ topic, I've also got a new update of his remastered house, so it's higher quality, and got some new objects scattered around so it doesn't look so empty anymore. But getting back to bringing actual features from 5, next on my list is drive-by. San Andreas drive-by shooting is annoying because all you can do is shoot left and right with no actual aim control. Manual drive-by refixed is the best mod to fix that issue. Now you can shoot using any weapon on any vehicle, switch guns with Q and E, and overall, it's another essential that I can't imagine playing without anymore. Next on my list is driving focus. It adds something similar to Franklin's special ability. It has a progression system, so with a higher driving skill level, your ability gets better. You get a small percentage indicator of how much ability is left, and that's basically it. Pretty useful if you want to get through a tighter spot, and you're not sure if you'll actually make it. And while we're on the topic of driving, traffic in San Andreas is absolutely garbage. Drivers tend to stop instantly or change lanes so fast that there's absolutely no time to react, and sometimes even using driving focus isn't enough. Real Traffic Fix is the perfect solution because it completely gets rid of the stupid unnatural movements. Every NPC vehicle will now accelerate and brake naturally, slow down when turning, and won't change lanes in front of you every 5 seconds. It's like playing a whole different game and definitely a step closer to 5. And still kinda on that topic, one thing that doesn't make sense in San Andreas traffic is the trucks. They drive around with no trailers at all, and I get it, not every truck has to carry a trailer. But here it's literally impossible to spot even one, but obviously there's a mod for that too. Truck trailer. Now we can finally spot trucks with various trailers, and additionally, we can come across tow trucks towing damaged cars. Okay, so we have the traffic sorted out, so now let's focus on the pedestrians. The map feels pretty lifeless and there isn't much random stuff going on, so I've got the Urbanize mod. It adds hundreds of objects to fill the map with life and adds random scenarios happening all over around, like people hanging out, sitting near their houses, fixing their cars on their driveways, and a whole lot more stuff that you can notice pretty much on every corner. And if that's not enough, there's also busy pedestrians. It adds various objects and animations to NPCs like shopping bags, books, newspapers, and the list goes on. You can come across gang members walking with a boombox, garbage men, delivery drivers, and even security vans driving around that you can do a little heist on to grab extra money.
It's going to a good cause.
GTA 5 gives us the ability to switch between low and high vehicle cameras, and to have at least a little bit of customizability here, I've installed camera settings. It originally comes with the low camera and I like it as it is, but you can tweak it however you want. Like for example, I changed the shake intensity to be a bit more subtle. It's simple, but changing the perspective can make the experience completely different. And to make the CJ camera more dynamic too, I've also added Cam FX. It changes the field of view when performing an action like running or falling down, making the overall look a bit more cinematic. Next on my list is Franklin's animations, and just as the name suggests, it replaces CJ animations with Franklin's ones, and that includes walking style, running, and fighting. I think it fits the game surprisingly well and works smoothly without any weird movement issues. Then we have Cover Mod, which adds the ability to take cover behind a wall, object, or car while still making us able to shoot. It takes a while to get used to it because it works a bit differently than in GTA 5. You gotta press C to get into cover and F to get out, and that's pretty much it. Then we have a mod that I can't imagine playing without anymore: Vehicle Deform. Vanilla San Andreas has pre-modeled damage parts, so when you crash your car, it looks the same pretty much all the time. It worked fine for 2004, but for today's standards, it's horrible. This mod replaces that with a dynamic damage system. Car parts now realistically bend. Your engine dies if the car is too damaged, and you can completely destroy your car by falling from too high. The only thing that doesn't line up with GTA 5 is the lack of a car explosion after a big fall. So I've got another mod to bring that feature, and now when we jump from a high altitude and the force is big enough, our car will instantly explode. Another thing GTA 5 has is the dog, and while there is an animated dog mod, don't waste your time on it. At first I thought it worked nice because I spawned the dog with a cheat code and it looked good, but the moment I saw the animations, I instantly regretted installing it. He gets stuck all the time, does weird glitchy movements, enters the car by himself and melts into the chassis, simply saying, it's an absolute garbage. But getting back to actual good mods, we improved the vehicle deformation, but the NPC physics are still completely outdated, so I've got ragdoll bullet physics. It brings a similar system to Euphoria, so NPCs realistically react to collisions or shooting, but that's just a theory. In reality, the mod definitely makes a huge difference in NPCs' physics, but it's not that close to GTA 5. I also came across multiple glitches here and there, but honestly, it's good enough to stay in pretty much every modded build I make. But if we're the ones getting shot, another feature we can bring from 5 is the blood on screen effect. Now taking damage is indicated on the screen with red edges using the same algorithm as GTA 5. Switching weapons comes with no animation at all in San Andreas, and to fix that, there's weapon change animation. It even comes with optional GTA 5 animations, which perfectly fit my build, and now switching weapons doesn't look so static.
Oh, this that bomb.
Next up is the Drive mod. It adds features from GTA 4, but the same stuff is actually in 5, so it fits our list perfectly. Car stealing now has various animations like window breaking and hot wiring. And there's a lot of driving animations too. CJ will lean forward when braking heavily, there's a honking animation, and a whole lot more. Then we have the Pickups mod, which replaces the old levitating weapons and money to make them lay on the ground just like in 5. For some reason, in Vanilla San Andreas, the weapon spray has a circular shape. I don't know if that was a coding error or laziness, but this was solved with spread fix. Now the spray pattern is random just like it should have been from the beginning. Another feature GTA 5 has is weapon zoom. San Andreas lacks it completely, but we can bring something similar back with extra weapon zoom. Now we can not only zoom once like in 5, but zoom in and out however we want, which I think is even better. Additionally, I've got aim drivers, so when we point a gun at a driver, they try to escape either on foot or by slamming the gas. And a little mod to make CJ take damage after crashing his vehicle, which is yet another feature straight from GTA 5.
Moron!
Now let's do some additional edits to sounds, starting with 5 style wanted music. Just like the name says, a wanted level over 3 stars will trigger the background music straight from 5, and it gets more dramatic when the level gets higher. Simple mod which doesn't break immersion. Next up is the GTA 5 realistic police scanner, which replaces the old dispatcher with the female LSPD voice from 5.
We have a shootout in Central. Picture perfect way. Suspect blasted in a white 4-door.
And additionally, police megaphones with sounds ported straight from GTA 5 with 9 different dialogue variations.
Stop! We have you covered!
SRT-3 came with a satellite-style radar, but since we're sticking to the GTA 5 style, I've got the proper radar in old-gen design variation. And the final touch, radar icons straight from GTA 5 to make the look complete. And just like that, we've made GTA San Andreas closer to 5. But as you probably noticed, this isn't your typical conversion mod. I didn't just port the whole GTA 5 map or swap CJ for a high-res Franklin model. I tried to keep it all timeline friendly. The goal was to let the game stay in the 90s and just improve what we can. The physics, the graphics, and the features without breaking the lore. Hopefully I managed to get that on point. Even though, not gonna lie, I know the setup has some weak points here and there. But honestly, it feels way more modern while still keeping that classic San Andreas vibe. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if there are any other mods I missed that would fit this game build.